MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon. Between the impact and the heat, it's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Walker, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Striding in, Carl Price. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Batting second, the right fielder, Rico Castro.
Striding into the box, Rico Castro is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. To short, hit hard. And there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Bobby Lockett. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Up top, it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Aiden Patton, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Digging in, Homer Webster. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The second baseman, Homer.
Here's the pitch.
Lester.
This one's flared out toward left. Reed is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Doug Ziegler.
Settling in now, Doug Ziegler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Littlefield is calling for it. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Paul Key.
At the plate, Paul Keys. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, number 22 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box, Eric Rowe.
The designated hitter.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Batting average down in the low 210s. 23 homers and 62 driven in. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping up now, Joaquin Marte. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's an early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Hector Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hector Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Zach Lamb. As he'll take a look at ball one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 16 homers and 54 runs batted in. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that's low, ball 4.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Luis GLB.
Now in the box, Luis De La Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This year against right-handed pitching, De La Cruz carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying. But it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
First offering on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. From the stretch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Marshall.
So striding forward now, Marshall Reed. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Set. Here it comes.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Line toward the alley in left center, and this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
In now, Cameron Littlefield, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, a dozen home runs and 41 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Littlefield, 28 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much, comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Digging in, Carl Price. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. De La Cruz, the runner at third. Reed at second. Littlefield at first. One gone. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in.
Hitting guys back to back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Striding in once again, Rico Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Fouled off. Three runs already home here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch, Bobby Lockett is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lockett carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's the 0-2.
One ball, two strikes. Nope, inside, ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Wales is out in front here, 3-1. Stepping into the box, Lenny Andrews. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Hit on the ground to short, right to him. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Marco Ortiz.
So coming to the plate, Marco Ortiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Lockett ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Sal Batista.
So digging in now, Sal Batista, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castro is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hector Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside, that's a ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate, Zach Lamb. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Standing in now, Luis De La Cruz. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Swung on and missed.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So now to the plate, Elijah Weeks, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Into the box now, Marshall Reed. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The set and the 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready for another chance? Cameron Littlefield. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Bases juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage.
Looking at his career totals, Littlefield is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Here's the 2-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again. Fear of...
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
William Manning is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping in now, Carl Price, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Rico Castro.
Rico.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning will continue. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, second base.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Bobby Lockett, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Impact lead it 8-1. Standing in, Chad Wood, 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now the 1-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The batter.
At the plate, Homer
Second
Webster.
baseman, Homer.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Doug Ziegler.
At the plate, Doug Ziegler. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside ball.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, center fielder, Paul.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Paul Keys. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0 home. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eric Rowe.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Rowe. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of the slump he's been in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Strike taken up in the zone.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 8-2. Now at the plate, Hector Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Gonzalez is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
So now to the plate, Zach Lamb, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 17 for him on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Luis De La Cruz.
Luis.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in and looking for more, Elijah Weeks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. Keys is there, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 23. Marshall Reed.
Ready now, Marshall Reed. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue, as this is going to be another home run. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Cameron Littlefield, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He doubled his last time through. A windup and the 0-1. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Impact on top, 11-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Joaquin Marte.
The catcher, Joaquin.
First delivery to him on the way. Marte is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game, of course. His skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. The pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Lenny Andrews will be next. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Three-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Price is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 66, Lenny Andrews.
Now at the plate, Lenny Andrews. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Now that's popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in now, Marco Ortiz. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Carl Price, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-1. This one's down to third. He's got it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The right fielder, number 31, Rico Castro.
Into the box now, Rico Castro. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one.
Look out, 1-1.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 1-2.
No, that's low.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Now
So stepping in, Bobby Lockett. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and here comes the first baseman, Sal Batista.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Stepping in now, Chad Wood, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Homer Webster goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, third baseman, Doug Ziegler.
Stepping in, Doug Ziegler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball just inside.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Paul.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Keys. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
The batter.
Into the box now, Eric Rowe. This is line to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 5 innings complete. Wales is on top here, 11-5. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hector Gonzalez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball one.
One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. And here's a curveball looked at, strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Zach Lamb. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. To the plate now, Luis De La Cruz, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third, reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The bat, number 10, designated hitter, Elijah Weeks.
Next will be the designated hitter, Elijah Weeks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. At the plate, Marshall Reed.
The left fielder.
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in, Cameron Littlefield, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two out with the man at first. And another foul ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now batting, Carl Price. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Number 16 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 16.
Stepping in now, Rico Castro, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Wales is out in front 15-5. Now to the plate, Joaquin Marte, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castro moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lenny Andrews.
Into the box, Lenny Andrews. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey. Yeah.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Marco Ortiz. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Bobby Lockett.
Bobby Lockett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Windup and the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another one sent foul. The 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Hector Gonzalez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hector Gonzalez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty. One man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Zach Lamb is on deck. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The catcher, number 55.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Zach Lamb, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit softly on a line. Foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out and a runner on second base. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Here's another 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is line to left. Ortiz is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Luis De La Cruz.
Now at the plate, Luis De La Cruz. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Impact lead this one 15-5. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Sal Batista.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Chad Wood.
Stepping up to the plate, Chad Wood. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Homer Webster.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Homer Webster. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Elijah Weeks.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And he falls behind 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Two pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The left fielder, number 23.
Into the box now, Marshall Reed. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch on the way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
That misses. 1-2. No outs, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Lifted in the air to right field. Andrews is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Cameron Littlefield.
Ready for another shot now, Cameron Littlefield. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Carl Price will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 5, Carl Rush.
Digging in once again, Carl Price. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready once again, Doug Ziegler. Couple of walks for him thus far.
The third baseman, Doug
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ziegler.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Behind 0-2 now. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lockett retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for route number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate, Paul Keys. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now back.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Rowe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Ray Gentry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Rico Castro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, the second baseman, Bobby Lockett.
Standing in, Bobby Lockett. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first. Two gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hector Gonzalez.
So coming to the plate, Hector Gonzalez, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with two men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Slow roller left side. High hop, and he barehands it. Hey now. Mark Decker enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Mark Decker.
Coming to the plate now, Joaquin Marte, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. Littlefield is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
The right fielder, number 66, Lenny Andrews.
Digging in, Lenny Andrews. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Standing in now, Marco Ortiz. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Decker is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Batista.
So striding in, Sal Batista. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-6 in this one today. The impact mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times. Aiden Hatton gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Ryan Walker was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.